we're looking at a stove from Olicamp. It's called the Vector. We're taking a look at a stove from Olicamp. It's called the Vector. This stove weighs 3 ounces, and we're going to put that on the scale and make sure. All right, the stove with the case weighs 5 ounces, and without the case, the stove weighs 3 ounces. It has an output of 10,200 BTUs, and the approximate boil time is 3 minutes and 30 seconds. All right, we're going to take this out of the box and take a look at it here. It comes in a nice hard plastic case. Now this is rather large compared to other stoves, but the reason being is the way the stove folds up. When the stove's in the case, you got plenty of room for a couple lighters. You can put some coffee singles in there. Okay, so here's the stove out of the box. Looks like it's well made. Nice pot supports here. And this doesn't fold up real compact. All these do is just fold out just like this. A real nice sturdy pot support. We'll be taking a look at that. And if this was designed where these would rotate around and all come together, they probably could have made a smaller protective box for it. All right, we're going to put this to the test and see how it performs. All right, we got an Olicamp fuel canister here. So it really has a nice pot support there. Okay, I brought 2 skillets along here today. I brought the Jetboil Summit skillet. Sets on there nice. Seems pretty sturdy there. And I also brought the Pathfinder skillet. It's a little bit heavier stainless steel skillet. And they both sit on there real nice. Pretty stable. So we're going to fire this up here and see how she burns and do a little cooking with it. Alright, we're going to fire this up for the first time. This stove does have a nice windbreaker on it, like a little windshield. Okay, so there's full blast. It does have a nice control on it. Okay, that'd be down on the simmer there. Okay, I got a little olive oil in the pan, and we got some onions and jalapeno pepper. I do like the control on it. It's very adjustable. You can take it down to just a real small simmer. Alright, I got the spice rocket here. I'm going to put a little spices on this. A little bit of oregano, a little bit of paprika here. Not too much. Okay, the stove is working really well. I got the control knob down on low. We're just cooking on a low to medium heat. I usually don't see Olicamp products around here in my area. I just happened to find this, and I think the base price for this is $29.95, and I got this on sale for $24.99, I believe. Okay, we're going to throw on a nice sirloin steak here. I'm going to be eating good this evening. Alright, I got some oregano on that. Just a dash of paprika. I'll put a little bit of cayenne pepper on there. And then I got some Old Bay and some garlic powder. I tell you what, any stove that can cook me a nice steak like this up, that's a good stove in my book. I think we're about ready to eat. Alright, I put my boiler on here, and I got a little surprise inside the pot there to go along with my steak. I boiled the water up pretty quick. I didn't time it or nothing. They say, what, 3 minutes and something to boil time, but they don't tell you how much water. It did really well cooking the steak up. And then I cooked my jalapeno and onions up. So everything's coming together real good here. We're going to get this put together. Alright, here's the surprise I had. Ooh, look at that. Some little corn on the coblets. And I just put some butter in there and let it simmer away. Alright, look at that. Look at that meal. And we cooked it all on the Olicamp Vector. Okay, so my final impressions on the Olicamp Vector stove. I thought it performed very well. The control knob on it is very responsive. You can turn this down onto a real low simmer and anywhere in between. It has a very nice pot support on it, very sturdy and stable. For the average backpacker, this stove is an excellent choice. It might not be the first choice for an ultralight backpacker, but Olicamp does make another one. I believe it's called the Ion, and it weighs half as much as this one does. I think it's 1.5 ounces, and this one weighs 3 ounces. The only thing that I see is that it doesn't fold down very compact, but that's not a big issue if you're just a weekend camper or just going out. The case is very nice. just a little bit on the big side. But like I said, that's no big deal for just a weekend camper. Okay, for the price point on this stove, I think it's very well worth the money. It originally sells for $29.99, and like I said, I got this on sale for $24.99. So very well worth the money, very well built, and I give it a big thumbs up. So if you see this stove, give her a try. I think you'll like it. All right, there's my meal, cooked on the Olicamp Vector. Thanks for watching the video on the Olicamp Vector. And we'll catch you on the next one. Catch you later.